go get you guys some food. I'm gonna get you guys some food. And I'll just come back in. Let me turn the air conditioner on. Oh my gosh, already. Guess I didn't have the tape watched. Sorry, whoever came in there was nobody. They brought food. They might sit here and do something. So, hi guys, it's way too close. You guys want a little food? I have a bed, you guys are washing machine. Do you guys want some food? Hello, who's over there? Oh, you guys want some food? Good kitties. Good kitties. Oh, some food. I'm coming. Maybe I'll move it. Should I move it, Sneaky Pete? I'm gonna put it somewhere I can walk around. Maybe it's not to get my hands on it. So we give you some medicine. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a sweet girl. Hmm? You're alright. Got to bring the camera, the phone inside. Sorry, who's ever here? I forgot to bring my other phone inside. I was making some coffee and checking on other kitties and looked for my phone and I didn't have it. I'm so sorry. So, I don't know if you're still here, Willie. I'm really sorry. Hopefully, I hope everything went okay. I probably missed him. I'm so very sorry. Oh, I should have typed that. This is kind of a test. Is that? No, it's not Black Phone. Maybe Black Phone didn't have enough charge. I was going to try to charge it. Maybe I'll go say hello. Oh, I must be home already. No? Oh, I know you said you're home. You're not going live. Maybe you're going to go live. I'll have to watch out for you, Willie. Oh, I just came back. Oh, hi. So sorry. I was just checking your channel. Even though you said you said you're home, I thought maybe you were gonna set up a night stream. Oh, I love you. Thinking about all you guys a lot, you and Molly and everybody. Sorry. I hope I sound okay. I wasn't feeling good at all. So if this glitches, I had really bad cell service and internet. I couldn't even make it through listening to like a music video, like 3 minutes without it buffering, which is annoying for music. Sorry, I'm getting that pounding headache. But you may have seen the message, so I thought, why even try? And then I was going to work on some videos, but then I got ill. Anyway, love you too. I'm glad. If you're going to stay, but yeah, I left because I was in the house, left this phone, but this is kind of an experiment to see if a certain person shows up, because I had some stuff happen the other night with fraud, and I'm just, anyway, doesn't matter. Good to see you all. I saw Wally was there. I hope you got to see that I said hi. Well, Space Kitty, I may have to put like a sweat jacket on or a sweater on. I'm kind of really cold. Not really cold, but... Oh, and somebody's thrown up. Oh, you're not going to... Oh, that's nice. I love the boat. Oh, poor little kitty. Oh, you're not going to throw up all over the towel and inside that, are you? Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to... It's going to be loud for a minute. Watch out. I need to clean this up, okay? Sorry, kitty. Sometimes you guys might hear loud. Here you go, Willie. Get a hose. So thankful I got this. I can't stand that. Can't leave nothing on it. And that's all over the stuff. All over it. Sorry, you guys, when your favorite place to play at night is no longer going to be. I just realized, I don't feel like laughing, but I just realized, sorry, you guys. I'm sitting here talking the whole time, and you probably couldn't even hear me over the hose, could you? I'm almost done. Maybe that's why. Anyway, hello everybody. I guess I only see you hanging out. Oh, I see Wally. That's why I didn't hang around a whole lot this afternoon. Well, I had really bad internet, and so I couldn't really do anything, and then kind of wasn't feeling good and didn't want to stream. In fact, if I like run off, I mean, I'll be getting coffee, but I may not be feeling good. I don't know where to put this camera. I guess it doesn't matter. What not to worry. Here's Daphne. Let's move this over. You sweet girl. Hi, Wally. You know if Space Kitty saw me say hello. I was not feeling well at the time, and I don't really like to say that because I know people are so much worse, but I was kind of drained a little bit low energy. I feel bad. Nice to see you all. I better get that's my other phone, the one I'm supposed to be typing to you. I guess that's in your way, was it, Chester? Oh, no, you didn't jump. Guess what she dropped? Guess what my lovely Chester girl dropped? A bowl that had something in it. And my phone. So maybe that's probably not, I don't know if that's the best thing for me to have, but it doesn't matter. Let's see what chat says. What, you poor kikis? Space Kitty is asleep. Okay. Walt woke up hungry when Willie closed his stream. I was there for a little bit, but I don't want to. In fact, before, I can't remember when I put it up if you were Maybe you're still going or not. Okay. Am I gonna? I did just do the water hose thing for Walter and you. Didn't you hear it? I'm just not on camera like Walter's seen it a couple times, but hi Walter, hi sis. Why are you crying? Oh, crying, temperature, and then you're starting to laugh. Hmm. Hi Sled. So sorry, Sled. I don't know if you're still there. I didn't have my phone in front of me. Really bad habit. Puff, yes, I'm going to in just a second. Are you still here? So sorry. I'm so bad for new people, get new people come in. Mm. Am I feeling better? I don't want to complain. I have other friends or other people that know. Let's just say I thought I might have to go to the hospital. So I didn't have to go. Or I didn't go. So yeah, I feel better. For the moment, I think I was contemplating whether I'd put up a stream, so I can always go inside and just chat if I don't feel good, or just go. Thank you. Crickets are louder than me? Well, you know I don't feel good then if the crickets are louder. I'm scrolling all the way up. Okay, found your hand, sending hearts. Oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, Sled, sorry if I missed you. Maybe I'll have to land that bed. Cheers. Walter, what are you going to make yourself? Okay, you missed him. I subbed him. Of course you subbed him. I should, actually, I'm a sub to him too. I can't remember where I met him. That's the way to go, right? Maybe he'll come back. I'm trying to remember where I met him. Goodness sakes. I'm gonna be doing an AMSR already, obviously. So, you still got the lightning storm? Yeah, he will get a notification, yeah. I had two. So, I met him somewhere and I'm subbed to him too. That's probably maybe. Helps you fall asleep? Okay. That's a real yawn too, I'll have you know. I make all kinds of weird noises. Oh, and then we'll all be going to sleep. Oh, yes, we have hot coffee. I should just sleep out on the porch. Okay, are you asleep yet? So, when I leave my stream going and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm gonna go inside and lay in the chair. Any type of slightly horizontal, just slightly in a recliner. Yeah, I start to sneeze. Or like, your eyes are closing. So, yeah, that's what I do. Inside, nom nom nom, is yum. Cheers. I need to do that. Yeah, it'll make me feel better. Okay, for those of you I drove away. Cheers, Willie. Wally? What you finding in there? Oh my god. You know what? I think the word. Oh, Salt said he was lurking, so maybe he is lurking. Hi, Salt. Maybe. I don't remember what I was saying. Okay, while it's getting food, while he's sleeping. Oh, I know I was gonna say, just the word yawn was contagious. Now listen to me. Okay, the 5 people that are here are sleeping. Oh, I sound like I probably sound kind of like some kind of. I don't want to laugh. It hurts, kind of. I probably sound like some kind of animal mating. Okay, let's play Caesar Trivia. Willie, don't put your phone away. Keep it close by the bed. What? I would give you a multiple choice, but you have to type in some kind of legible answer and tell me with each on what kind of animal. What animal? Who's at the mating color? You're smoking, laughing. Okay, I will too. I'll go get something. One of my kitties almost knocked it over. If I start making noises, I'm probably starting to have muscle cramp. So sorry. Polar bear. I like this game. Already, it's gonna hurt to laugh. It's gonna really hurt to laugh. Polar bear. What about the second one? That was fabulous. Thank you very much for playing. You get 100 polar bears instead of ducks. No. What does a dodo bird sound like? Don't laugh. Don't laugh. What about a loon? Maybe I sound like a loon. Oh, that kind of hurts. Spitting stuff out my mouth. That's a feral mama, Alex. I need to get my hands on you. Okay, I'll go. Go get something. Okay, well, I can sit here. I got something. Oh, you'll have to tell me if I'm buffering all the time. Hope it got much better after dark internet, dude. I love that. I love cold water. I mean, I love hot water too, but I love the cold water. Sure does get your blood pumping and stimulating. Okay, don't start. Don't start. Ah, this other phone, I tell you, it's just, I'm not. It's weird though, this other phone is on internet and data just in case, and so you wouldn't think it would, but I didn't even have cell for a while. Well, right now I've only got 1 bar on my cell phone. That's probably why. Hi, Susie. Awesome, well, it never got good. Susie, we're doing a challenge. What kind of animal do I sound like, or mating or something? That's one of your own babies you're getting at. Gosh darn it. Look what I started. I told you I don't do it once. Oh, no, a bunch of dogs there. Maybe raccoons. Saw raccoons last night. I need to go get some coffee. Willie said the word yawn and I can't stop. Okay, I'm not blaming him, but it's just that word is contagious. Even animals do it, don't they? Thought about going and cleaning the shed and leaving the camera outside the door. Yeah, kind of sounds like cellulitis. See, this phone is just buffering away. Kind of sounds like that a little bit, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, girlfriend. But you never know. Swelling can be a sign, definitely of injury, of infection, hurting. But if it's got, I don't know if it's hot, but if it's red, it's in your lower legs. I think that's where I usually see people get it. So sorry. One of my neighbors had it really bad. That used to be living around the corner, and he had it in his legs. Willie, that sounds like very interesting about the Antarctic. Get your pulse checked and your feet may have bad circulation issues. Yep, it's hot. Arizona picnic had to put ice on it just to get through the picnic. One day, he was last night. I was still talking. He was going in. It was like 114 degrees out today. Last time it didn't do anything. They give you steroids at all? Not that that's good either. I got a friend that has quite a few different medical conditions, and uh, which sometimes when you have one like autoimmune, but she just is on mega dose of steroids, which isn't always that good fan, but systematic lupus. She was waiting for her results to come back. But I don't want to say so, but you go through a lot, Susie. It's hard. I'm not going to tell you what to do because I don't listen to other people, and I wasn't one to go to doctors. And then when I did go to doctors, they didn't believe me, and it took years. And then even when they knew, they had I don't know. I don't want to bash it. At least I kind of know. I did getting diagnosed was great. At least knowing was better. But yeah. I can't remember. Wasn't it just like a week or two I was talking to you about, and you had a bout of that? It's hot. It's shiny with lymph fluid. Yeah, I don't, you know, let's see. I should ask my girlfriend Michelle, but she's asleep because I've got 3 friends that are nurses. Let me see. That picture being crooked, that probably bothers you guys. You know what? With my epilepsy, many years of the vertigo, even though that table is, I've got to make that straight. I can't read the chat. It bothers me today. Oops, and now I'm popped out of my page because I had my phone under my armpit. Let's see. It's, I have not. It's hot. It's shiny with lymph fluid. See, my friend Susan would know so much. That was a Flight for Life nurse. She has her shingle and other kinds of medicine. Um, Ayurvedic and Appalachian medicine, where she studied all kinds. but she's really good about studying, knowing the whole body and the systems, your lymph system. I don't know if you brush. Do you ever brush? Have you ever heard of that, brushing? Brushing might help with your legs. It's not, you don't use a brush, but it's the way you do it with your hand. You can't take steroids. They make your heart go crazy. Me too. My girlfriend said hers, and she said they're making her, she said she's on megadose. She doesn't like it, but she needs it for her lupus. Been taking it for 3 weeks now, and eats everything in her house. I can't remember. Something about medicine that I usually don't go to. Maybe they'll take. Yes, I'm sorry about your cats and other stuff. That's a worry for some of us that have that. And then if you need to leave, knowing if somebody will come. Most of the people that I knew that would come once screwed me over. Basically stole my van, but most of my friends that would come were older than me and have passed away. I don't like asking people, but I don't know what I do. You're gonna go in the morning? Maybe you should Google it. Answer. Do you watch? I don't know if they'd have anything. I don't know if they would have anything on that. Do you know the channel Bob and Brad? They're chiropractors. Not that I don't think people can sometimes get seriously messed up by a chiropractor. They do a lot of good for a lot of people, but they have a huge YouTube channel. The one guy just passed away. Not that that shouldn't give you confidence, but I wonder if they have something. Um, I, I'm trying to. I think it was today or yesterday. They just had a live that I was going to post, and it was about leg exercises and circulation. What is she taking for her lupus? She's got systematic, so they've got, I don't remember what kind of steroid, but she's on the most she can take. She doesn't like it. Hi, Lucy. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. Yeah, my friend here is Susie, which I'm a Susie in different form, is a tough, strong fighter woman, very much for causes. And yeah, I don't want to complain about anything, right, Susie? Well, not eats it, but yeah, she could have probably diagnosed my Meniere's longer than me. Susie, for those of you that I told, but if you've got problems with your hearing or vertigo, and it took me, well, anyway, insisting that I get some tests for my hearing and other things. But she's had Meniere's for over 35. But I don't know the exact medication. She might have told me. When they gave you nesteroids, they don't bother you. I know that, I don't know what steroids do you need. Oh, she said they were making her crab. Your son, so is he texting you right now, is Susie and stuff? Hello, Casilius Igit's TV band. How are you? I don't know what to say, Susie. There's you and somewhat knowing your body or somewhat being worried. And if they've, yes, I know, that's what I mean. You told me and that I know you were diagnosed for 35 years, and I think I've had this my whole life because I've always had vertigo. And my hearing has fluctuated since my teens or late teens, and I thought it was going to too many concerts. And if it wasn't for me insisting on getting the, they're even my hearing levels still tested out okay, but then when I took a bunch of those tests, I don't know if you took that one where they shoot the water in your ears when you lay on the table and they shoot the water on. I wasn't supposed to drive myself, and I drove. Oh, I almost instantly throw up. Yeah, you guys, just be prepared. It's good to find out. But when you take steroids, be prepared to do stuff. Have a project lined up. It's so funny. My girlfriend Michelle, she fixed her. You might know Michelle, Susie, but she has diabetes. She had when she was, well, I don't probably shouldn't tell too much of her information, but she would probably say, or the ones who already know. I won't say things she hasn't said in other chats to people. But she was a nurse and she had 2 strokes, I think in her 40s or something anyway. And she has diabetes, now this lupus, a couple of other things. I think sometimes when they affect, I can't remember if she has neuropathy, but she's got, I know she takes baclofen. I don't know if you take that or something like that. That test sucked. Oh, so you took that. Yeah. When I told them I was getting, I had H. pylori. I don't know if you ever know, if you know what that is. Half the world gets it. And I'm deathly allergic to penicillin, which is kind of rare, or maybe not rare, but most people don't realize it. And my mom even forgot. She's like, "You're not allergic to penicillin." I'm like, "Yes, I am. I've always written it on forms. It's always been there." So I had to go to the ENT, ear, nose, and throat, and get allergy tests. So I decided to have them test my hearing, because sometimes I hear really, not only ringing, sometimes my carotid artery or whooshing. And I don't know if what you hear in yours. And then sometimes TVs, it'd be so loud that I have to wear headphones with even nothing on. And then other times have to turn it way up. I hear lights when I walk into stores. It sounds weird, but I hear electronics, the buzzing of them, and computers, lights. I can hear machinery way far away. Anyway, I don't know that. But yeah, you told me you had it. And when I said that and explained the different symptoms, when they told me my hearing level was fine, then they were like, "Oh, you may have Meniere's," and I think it was 7 tests or something. And they were like, "If you test positive for 5, you've got Meniere's." Yeah, that one laying on that table. I don't know if you almost threw up, but that was. Willie, you want to talk about a hose? That's basically what they do. You're laying on a metal table with your eyes closed in the dark. They do it one at a time, and you're on a channel table where there's these channels, and blast water. Well, I think it was warm water, but anyway, they blast water in your ear. I mean, blast it in. And they've got all these diodes on your heads doing different stuff. And then it's reading stuff from your brain while this water's dripping out of your ear. Then they do the other side. When I walked out, I was like crying. I told them I was okay. I think I sat outside. I think I was in the parking lot for like an hour and a half. I could not hardly walk. It's like, I can't drive an hour and a half away home. You have a heart condition called long QT, so no steroids. I have 2 heart problems I was born with. But I don't, I've never taken medicine. I just always have to, now that I have this epilepsy and I had taken that 1 mil medicine with no filters, I'm not sure I'll have him as a doctor anymore. You're grabbing for air? You mean right now? Susie Jones, I should have, if you're grabbing for air right now, I better go try to contact Diane and Tony. Susie. Okay, you guys, I don't have these people's phone. I'm gonna, shit. Oh, okay. I'm glad you just said that. I was gonna try to sometimes. Okay. My heart went up a couple beats. Thank you. I wasn't waiting for the 10-second grabbing for it. Yeah, that was a. But knowing I had that, but now mine is like chronic to where you can't do nothing for it. It's still okay. It's good enough. It's knowing that you have something, I guess, is what are you going to do about it? At least it's good to know. I just don't want to keep taking more and more medicine. Did they ever give you, shit, I can't remember. With your Meniere's, do you drive? Calm down, Susie. Actually, I am calm. This is pretty calm. They can tell you I'm pretty calm. No, it's not been a good day. It's not been, well, I'm not going to say that. There's just been a lot going on lately. And I've been trying to stay so calm for the last few months. I just have to. It would be easy to be like, woo, max level every day. I'm not. But I don't remember if you drive, but here comes a train. And I already forgot my question. Oh, I'm thinking it'd be bad if I'd have to get them. I used to use them when before they knew I had epilepsy, and I called them episodes. And I had been diagnosed with the Meniere's already, and like driving in other states, traveling for the shows. I had to put those green Band-Aids. They're like circular green or gray behind my ear. They're extremely toxic. You can only wear them for like. Lucy's like freaking out. Do you know what I'm talking about, Susie? Those, what the heck? I probably have one or two left. Like they're so toxic, you can only wear them 3 to 5 days, and the insurance would only pay for like two or three things. It's like, okay, what if you feel like shit all the time? I hate medicines, but the last few times when I drove, I was thinking about taking you guys for a drive, but my Meniere's is so bad, I don't want to have to pull over and use a airline sickness bag or something. You'll be like, what the hell is wrong? Yeah, they're nausea. Well, they gave me, I don't know. I know that what my two of my friends said, the one that's was a Flight for Life nurse. I wish I'd have to go in there and look. She just told me I should hardly ever take them. That they use them for people that are in critical situations where it's life or death. When she was like, you should not take that. You should not take that on a regular basis. Don't take those. Do not use those 3 patches a month. I still probably have a couple left. I just remember they look like those round little Band-Aid, and I put it behind my left ear because you can't wear them on both ears, and that they're only good for like 3 to 5 days. Because I was traveling out of state to do shows, so part of my episodes could have been the epilepsy too that wasn't diagnosed. And since it's not grandma's, but it was probably for nauseous. In fact, I've been taking meclizine the last few times I went to the neurologist, and that didn't even help. And I think I took a double dose of meclizine to drive an hour and a half away. I had to pull over like 4 times. It's ridiculous. But it's a 2-lane highway that just is so curvy. Don't you guys all love these conversations? Sometimes, no, we can have one. Try Odanastron orally. Disagreeing. Is that over the counter? Disintegrating. Hi, Rubel. Odanastron. Odan. I'm not sure if I remember. So Willie wants me to keep talking so he can fall asleep. So he gets to listen. He gets a prescription description all night. I'm not sure what that means. Hopefully it's positive. Thank you. 4 milligram prescription. You know what? I'm going to have to actually, I won't remember that with my memory. So I think I'll screenshot that and look it up. I don't know if I told you, I'm backing back down. I'm backing back down to half my dose of epilepsy medicine. I got to quit messing around with it. Last month I got really sick because I went all the way back up to full dose really slowly. And makes me want to sleep a lot, and I think it doesn't help. They come in boxes of 30. Okay, I'll look for that. I have to drive to my neurologist next month. It was supposed to be just last week. Oh! And I put it off because I wasn't feeling good. But what I found out from my neurologist was he told me several of his patients that have epilepsy also have Meniere's. I don't know what that was. Here I was yawning a while ago and now I'm awake, but I do like to talk to you because you have some of the same issues, and I've been suggesting to some people that have hearing problems and some of the others to get checked for Meniere's, especially if it turns out that they tell them there's nothing wrong. If you, I don't want to worry too much, but I do worry about people, and I know you've had other issues sometimes when you've kind of been alone and something's happened, Susie. So I don't know if your son keeps texting you. I'm not going to tell you to go, but I just feel it's hard when people worry about you. To me, that just sounds like with the lupus fluid and other stuff, it sounds more than like cellulitis. Although his was shiny. I'm going to get some more coffee. Maybe I need a smoke. Listen, I could say, that is Daphne laying right there. Michelle named him. I think you might know her. We Brianna family picnic were, and everybody would, so don't go by tomorrow. Oh. I don't use voice to text. I guess I should sometimes. Sometimes, I guess part of the focus is that my hands cramp up, so. And there's times I'm super chatty in chats, and then there's other times that if I've been in them typing for a few hours, I make a lot of extra boo-boos. Your vision's blurry today? See, I think those head stuff is related because I've been having double vision. I had those 4 eye surgeries in 2020, and my left eye I had 3 that year. And I've been getting double and triple vision in it. And I just went 2 months ago and got tested. My pressure is okay because I have stents. They put stents in both my eyes too. So I thought maybe it was the pressure building up in my eye. Maybe something was wrong. I was actually wondering if I, with some of the work I've been trying to do, I was wondering if I tore my retina, had a slight tear. But they just checked him and said no, they haven't, gave me glasses and for reading, and I'm still having double and triple vision. It's been about a month ago since I went. So I'm not sure what's going on. Summer stylist is being difficult. I'm not. Oh, what happened with your caretaker? I know you had. Other guys can jump into conversations too. Sometimes people are just sleeping. Sometimes a bunch of us are talking, and you just. But let me go get coffee. I remember the last time I talked to you that you had that one caretaker who was not taking care of you. Let me go get some coffee. I'm gonna get some smoke. Um, I'm on the edge of anyway, I need to get some. You can come back out if you want. You want to come out? Lucy, you may not know it. She's here. There's a bunch of kitties here. Oh, I just came out. I'm going to read in a sec. I know everybody's not 420 friendly, but I twisted one up earlier. I was still got some. I didn't even smoke. But it does really help. I could drive to the hospital, then 911 could get here down these roads. Maybe that sounds like a weird thing to say. So. No worries, no worries, no worries. I'm laughing and doing it, and here you're having, I'm okay, and you're not okay. Am I sitting too far away? Where's my stuff? I'll come sit over here. Pass the time. I would sit there with you, girlfriend. And so would some of my other here. Yeah, it is nice to know. Fall asleep soon. No worries. I'm glad that. I hope you can relax. If I don't hear from you, okay. Just please, maybe don't wait too long. Some of those things, you don't want to get something in your blood system and get sepsis from different kinds of infections. I'm sure you know that. You don't have a caretaker right now, but you're looking at it. That's awesome. I'm glad you're able to do that with yourself. I'm glad you feel comfortable and you feel some independency and can do it. It is that way. Oh, thank you for that. Guys, I'm going to have to switch one of my other phones. My other one doesn't let me, I can, type along with everybody. So, give me just a minute here. I thought I'd be able to do it. I can't. I haven't yet, Susie. I will. My day is going well. How is yours? Are you at work, Dad? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I do not. I am unfortunately not familiar with your country that much. So I would say no. Something's on. You well? Are you at work? Isn't it? It's daytime there, isn't it? I think you might be like 12 hours ahead of me or something. That's so sweet. Coffee. Yes, actually, I just got a cup that's over here. Oh, I just realized all four of you kitties that usually sleep up there, I had to hose that area off. Didn't I? I should put a blanket on the ground for you guys. So sorry, Kikis. What you doing, little one? Trying to get online with. Aw, one of my friends had kitty pass and it looks a lot like one of mine. Nice and peaceful. Yes, Dev, I do. Oh, I got this other phone. I can't turn the volume off. I do not know why. I love many things. What do you love, Deb? You answer well. You don't. You ask me like, well, I see what you look like. You haven't. You never answer what you do, like for a living. Not that you have to. I was just wondering. I'll put that on all chat so I can see. I don't know. Guess I'll change the camera. Sorry about that, guys. Kinda needed to do. It's just been some stuff happening the last few days that's really serious too. That is very, very odd. Well, it's not odd. It's very serious, but there's also things I'm wondering about if it's related to YouTube. Oh, okay. Skip to live. I guess Wally and Willie is still here. I was wondering if. Hi, Timmy. Hi. Hi, Bongo. You pretty girl. You want to come here? No, you don't want to come here. What about you? You got your little tongue sticking out. Oh, it's a piece of it was sticking to your nose. Sorry. I don't know where to put it, huh, because I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna sit down there. I may go down. I'll turn that light off. Usually, most of the time I go sit out back. I'm hoping let's see. And Pepsi, because I think I'll get up again. Oh, you must go. That was a word conversation. With me or with them or what? What do you mean? It was a word conversation. I always have word conversation with myself. Well, I'm not. Right now I'm uncomfortable a little bit at the moment. And you can see I hit a couple people. One guy's been at my channel a while. I shouldn't just assume stuff, but I had a couple of nights ago was streaming. I woke up to a bunch of alerts with people trying to hack my account. Well, did hack some of my accounts with a lot of charges from all over the world. And so I've been working on that. May have to change all my accounts, my phone numbers, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I've got some phone calls I got to make Monday and Tuesday. And I feel kind of bad doing that, but also kind of not. People may still be listening, but anyway. So, girlfriend, I just started one. Yeah. Oh, am I talking to you? Do you know what? Yes, I was talking to you, and I'm so sorry. I have a bad habit of walking on into a telephone cushion you're not supposed to hear. That's kind of me, a telephone conversation you're not supposed to hear. Actually, I should walk you around the other way. It has a little better view. I was going to go sit by the... excuse me, who's listening? My phone says there's 0 people listening, or 1. You're still there? Yes, I came back in front of the phone. That's going in and out like auto-focusing that darn phone. I'll put it on this one little kitty. No, I was talking to you, and it was about some serious stuff, but it's okay because, yeah, listening in the conversation. I know that's what it's like here sometimes. With me in a person. Yeah. Well, it tells me there's 0 people right now. So how about that? I think it's just me and you. Although there was a couple of other friends here, maybe they all left. Plus, since I blocked a couple, kind of blocked them. I hope I blocked them. I'm confident 0. Good. That's good. That means you and I can have private conversation, huh? I'm confident 0. It's so funny. Okay, so since you know a little bit more than me, that what was that noise? Is that down below or in the house? Let me go look in the house. It looks like in there. That is how. Oh, now the kitty left. That is how some of the. That is how some people feel when they come here. Like they're. Well, they haven't said that, but I wonder because it'll be like me talking to a person or something. Not that everybody's not welcome and that they don't, but some of the people are sleeping or something. Let me pull my coffee over. Anyway, no, I was just telling you about some stuff that happened the other day, and that's not a great picture. I don't know if you saw that I blocked a couple people or hid them. I don't know if that means they're blocked, but cheers, girlfriend. Let's smoke a bowl. There's a lot of stuff on a Saturday night. Squeaky screen door. Yes, if you come in at no, the back door isn't as bad. That's why sometimes I sit out on that back deck and you know, talk to people. Or even if I'm on like a StreamYard 420 panel or something, just sit out there and chill. But yeah, this front door, yeah, you can, if I'm doing a live, they can hear me all night. When I come out to do a highlight or something. Cheers. Sorry I haven't seen you lately. Was that today? Well, I know some days I'm sleeping when the shows come on, and then some days I'm just in the background. Like I said a couple days ago, I had something going on, and so I just sometimes maybe you're like that. Sometimes I just don't want to chat. What are you laughing your fat ass about? Oh, about 0? Yeah, glass. Ceramic is mine. You like my coffee mug? Yeah, I need I even studied languages and communication. That's so funny, and now I need help with it. Isn't that kind of funny? So nice that you came by. You know what was so funny was I saw Kev, uh, Kev, Troll Slayer, somewhere today, but he was talking about it that because when I switched my names, how that used to be, into this one, um, they they were looking up some, and they I guess like Nina comes here occasionally. Lynn would. Haven't seen her in a while. Blue Tomato has been a long, long time ago. I think Christina's popped in once or twice to say hello, but it's usually Robert Carr, Nina, JN used to come like every day, but I haven't seen her in a while. And then OG Adam. I think Gen X George came in one night week or two ago and didn't know. And then who else comes in with OG Adam? Well, a lot of times him and JN with being out on the East Coast, but there's about 5 or 6 people that you know. But Kevin today said, because when they were like Go With The Flow, and people try to look up Go With The Flow Farm, because mine are all in caps and together, keeps it different. That's such a common phrase, Go With The Flow, that for a name, actually, it's not a good one because all these other choices come up before mine. And there's some with farming. There's a lot of even regular farms or channels that use that phrase. So I've had even my own friends be like, oh, or people that were like, oh, I saw this video and this that you did. That was really nice. I'm like, no, that wasn't me. Yeah, it was. I left you a comment. I just loved it. I'm like, no, that's not me. You know, and start talking about other stuff. Oh, no. And then Kevin was telling me, apparently, maybe some of them were talking about it or something. They're coming here and they're like, I know, I subbed. I didn't see it live. And he was asking me, he's like, that's not her. So I wonder how many times that does that they hear Go With The Flow or something. What about 007? No, he was saying the other, sorry, I might not have been talking. He was saying today that he told me that some of our friends, they ask where they go at night sometimes to talk, and they've told them here in between some of the shows that are on at night. They told them here, but they told him yes, but they never see a live, and they're subbed to a totally different Go With The Flow. You have to type mine in with the caps and all as one. They were at a concert tonight. Oh, that's lovely. That's nice. Well, you go to sleep, girlfriend. I'm so glad you came. Take care of yourself. Hope you'll be all right tonight. Yeah, sister brohood here. We are. I wish I was out there with you more on the front lines. I gotta do what I gotta do, or take care of stuff, right? Keep my energy. You're 30 minutes or so from falling asleep. Well, I'm here. I don't know how long I'll stay on tonight. Most of the time I stay on till like 4 or 5 in the morning. Go stumbling out the house. There is a friend. Hey, not the other Go With The Flow. Dennis, you're so sweet and funny. Hi, Susie. Susie, one of my friends, is in here, Dennis. He's lovely. He lives out on the East Coast. Hi, Dennis. How are you today? Did you get when I stopped into your live, I know I saw you at Raymond's, but when you were live, you were working on something on your truck? He loves animal too. He was trying to rescue some birds, and now he has some rescue chameleons, lizards, reptilians, something like that. How are you, my friend? How's your mom? Oh, it was the water pump. Oh, do you know what? I'm so sorry, my mind going. Wait, Kitty's gonna try to jump. You know what? I didn't know you jumped up there, PJ. Are you trying to jump on the roof with the other 3? I didn't know you as a kitten jumped up there. Are you? You are? You gonna jump on the roof? Hey, check it out. I think I get to make a clip. Did you guys get to see it? Cool. That's right, because can't remember if that's what was the part, but I remember your mom's van broke down when you were taking her to Bowling, right? Is that what it was, the water pump? He's a very good son. He bakes pies. Lives with his mom. He is an artist. His mom is an artist. What was wild when you broke down? You were hoping it was a hose. Okay, I forgot, but I remember that the other day you broke down. I'm sorry, my memory. They are shiny. That's actually, I'm missing a cat. Had a tragedy a few weeks ago. There was some, but there's one missing. But that's a feral. Her name is Alex. I didn't know. I'm pretty sure that's Alex. She had the litter of two that's here. She won't have nothing to do with the kittens, and I've never touched her. I would say she's probably 8, 10 months old, maybe a year. I'm not sure, but I named her Alex. Alex. But she started sleeping. I thought she was pregnant. She started sleeping over in the corner of the porch, but yeah, two of these little ones around here are hers, and she hisses at them. Well, there's been some feral boys hanging around fighting this last week, so maybe that's why she's sticking up here on the porch. Alex, are you gonna let me touch you soon? I've touched 4 or 5 out of the 7 babies. I got another one getting really close. They wanted to get their shots. Oh my gosh, the bill for that. I don't need to think about that. 7 at once, get their shots and get fixed. Do I whoop the kitties? No. Why would you think I'd whoop them? I wouldn't, maybe you meant a different word. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on them if I did that. Would I? I have to learn. See, she already opened hers. Huh? I have to lure them in and purr to them. Oh, feed. Whelp. You stressed over the van? Is that your only vehicle, Dennis? I'm so sorry if it is. I wish I could help. I understand, Susie. Plus, I know you're going to be you're falling asleep probably from your meds. I miss Timeba all the time, and say I'm sorry. I understand, friend. No worries ever. I think I know your heart and your personality. So I thought it was Miss Typer you'd fallen asleep. Dennis, that's not good. It's not that I don't like hearing about people's problems, because I want to be there for people. It's just bad to hear people have to struggle. You have your truck? Yes, I understand somewhat. My brother lives with my mom back in Colorado, and she's to the age and has different problems. It sounds like she's getting a little bit more sensible about what she can do or not, but if my mom stresses, then she stresses. And I had an aunt that just passed away recently, and my mom was wanting me to come back and do all this other stuff and us to do things. And we must have had a conversation. I was really surprised that she made a realization, and the other people knew that it was probably, it wasn't necessary for all of the siblings that were left that were older that they necessarily get together. I'm sorry about that. That is that you're hungry and you want a cigarette. Good morning, beautiful gray wolf. How are you? Susie meet Grey Wolf. Such a talented, interesting, outdoors woman that's kind of self-sufficient. I hope you'll be okay, Dennis. Ugh, on car problems and other stuff. You can't sleep this morning, Gray? That's good that she knows that. Ugh, on problems, though. So yeah, that's one kitty. We were looking at a few. Talking to a good friend here, Susie, that I've known for a few years. She's an awesome person. And Dennis, too. You may have met him before at my stream or another stream. Because then he started going to Willie's, and a lot of our communities are all coming together. Dennis, oh, you might have been here. Dennis, did you see? Oh, Gray missed it. I did catch one of the cats just, well, how old is PJ? That was PJ. Maybe about a year. He's just jumped on the roof. This one's sleeping. But what? You probably have met Wally and Willie. They may be sleeping. I'm not sure. This is Daphne. She did a great cooking video for dinner. Let me look at what the chat says. Yeah, actually, Susie, yeah, check it. She won't mind. Push with me making everybody mods, it's like Benny's, you should be. It doesn't work for me on a phone, but you should be able to push on Gray's name. You know that. You're a mod extraordinaire. And it'll take you to her channel. I don't know, maybe you can teach me one day if there's people. I don't, now sometimes I don't give them I'm buffering on my other one. A private cussing pun. I missed it. Do I need to scroll up? Did you say you had a private cussing pond? Maybe I'm on top chat or old chat. I don't know. And I'm a Susie too, if you didn't know, Grey Wolf. Well, I'm a Suzanne, but mine's a Z. So Susie and I sisters too. But there's my other channel's name had a Suzanne, and then there's with the Z, you don't always see many of those. And when people would say Suzanne to me, and there was another Suzanne, she always thought people were talking to her. And then there were other ones. So then some call me other things or call me Susie. And there's quite a few Susies I know. So I changed it to Sousa, and I just, in the last 2 months, met 2 people who had a version with Sousa on their name. And a few people asked me, they were like, did you change your name again? Do you have another one? Oh, she was looking, she was birthing. The other night, I don't remember what I was doing. Something was going on here, but she was birthing calves. It's so inspirational and things. At its final, yes. I'm finally learning that after 60. Wally and Willie were wanting me. I wonder if they're still here. Want me to yawn earlier. You may hear me mumble because I'm gonna get my coffee over here. I could move this bench right over, but I'm going to sit down and drink my coffee. What, Sneaky Pete? He may jump up there. You going to jump up there? Good boy. Come on. There, you sweet boy. Let them see you while I push this back a little bit. He was a feral boy, Sneaky Pete. Doesn't necessarily want me to drop this, Sneaky. Do you? Chap 2, you were coming and impregnated a bunch. I think you're Taxi's daddy, although I've seen that one that looks a lot like you, the bobtail. Half a tail, huh, Sneaky Pete? Caught you in the shed. You did spray some boxes. And then I got you in a carrier. You were not a happy boy. But now you're in love. Okay, I'm going to sit over here for a second and read my phone. And enjoy myself for a second. I'm sorry, I should talk up. I sometimes whisper. So I'll have to look at what you were doing this fine night, Gray. I'm reading. If I find my glasses. Are they on my head? What'd I do with my glasses? Oh. Right here. Don't want to sit on them. Excuse me. Enjoy your coffee, hon. Everyone have a blessed day. Okay, Gray, thank you. Yes, Susie, I do. Now, a lot of these ferals stick around, but over the years I have rescued dogs and cats, but like over 400 animals. I think about 16 dogs, 16 or 20 dogs, and the rest are cats. There was a lot more, but they live here, but I've even gotten neighbors' animals. Well, if they let them go through. But yeah, like some of these, they don't live in the house. Some of them would come in a lot in the winter. Some of them don't want to come in even in the summer. But I like to get them used to it in case. But last year there was over 30. And I used to feed, most of them lived up at the greenhouse instead of down here. When I was having problems with my sight and other stuff, I had transition places halfway up the hill and other stuff down here. And then the feral couple left, but it got down to like one, and she had 2 more or something. There's 2 feral girls showed up here last year. I didn't know if they would grow. And she's blind. And then this one, Alex, Democracy, and then those 4. Anyway, yeah, I will, if I can get my hands on them, I get them spayed, neutered, get their shots. All this land isn't fenced in, and it's very uneven, and I've had dogs and other animals compromised here. Storms can run them off, old age, whatever, but I try to give them protection, plenty of different places. There's different buildings they can go in or under. Or if they're real feral, even there's barrels, other stuff. I had several locations up there. But, try to make sure they have plenty of food to eat. I try not to feed everybody else, but I know I see other cats here, so they're looking from somewhere. Some of them are so friendly, they've got to be someone else's cat. But I have 3 feral females right now that I've been trying to 2, I think, are under 1, or right around 1, and have had the 1 litter. Well, if Democracy's missing, then I'll only have 2 feral girls. But then there's these 7 babies, and they're I would say between 4 and 5 months now. And they're taking a long time for me to touch. I hope you can hear me. But I've picked up now 4 of the 7, the 3 different litters. 4 of the 7 I've picked up. Maybe the 5th, or at least touched. And another one's really interested. So I was hoping by this weekend I could touch the 6th one, but maybe next week. ASPCA. You know, I mean, a little bit, slightly sometimes feel a little bad because, you know, it's nature and nature does whatever. And sometimes I wonder if I do more good than harm. Like, I've had feral mothers, I've moved inside here. 2 of them broke windows out trying to get out. One feral girl that I finally got in here, she was in for a few, I don't know how, I can't remember how long they're pregnant, but I had her in here for quite a while. And like, I try to make several different birthing areas in the house for them and have it so they were private, and a lot of the other cats went. But she broke out the kitchen window, if you ever see on the back part, and there's a piece of wood in it. That was the kitchen window, and I had her one time to take her fixed. What I didn't know is, I guess she was pregnant. And she slipped in behind one of the cupboards in the window, the cupboards that I had made, and there was enough room. I'm surprised how it was. A couple inches, she got herself down in it and must have got her body wet and pushed it. I don't know what that has to do. She's not. Was that you, Sissy? The other girl. So there's cats. 2 of the oldest females passed away last year. But there's still, well, Ruth, you could hear her if she's talking. She's a ginger, but there's a lot of gingers here. There were tons. Michelle would say that there was the most gingers here she'd ever seen. But I think right now a lot of that's going to be bred out because I had gotten my hands on all of the gingers. Then some passed away or died, you know, because of other instances, or maybe even get run off when there's feral boys down here, which I hate, who knows. But all of the gingers have been fixed. And Ruth is, I don't know how old she is. I'd say probably 10 or 12. And then there's one that still lives down here, and her name's Misty from Mysterious. And I have never touched her. She's starting to let me get within 3 or 4 feet of her, and I'd say she's 15 years old or more. She might still be having litters, but if she does, they are, I'm not sure if they're, you know, that's right. What are you looking at? Just, oh, I have it so where you guys are just looking at a lovely tin of food. Although raccoons were up here last night. I'll definitely leave it on you. But yeah, if I can get my hands on them. And then there were 3 dogs that were living here that I lost in between, I'd say April and May. Dexter passed away, and then it was like Bones passed away about 4 or 5 weeks later, and Sophie, Dexter's sister, passed a week to the day, both on here at home on a Monday, the week after Bones. Bones was 18 in the lab, and Sophie were 2 out of 7 basset hounds. He was born with twisted paws, but I still haven't totally grieved for them yet. It's a lot of animals, I know. I'm not a hoarder. Alabama has a big feral cat population problem. And I used to foster some out, or, you know, because I was around during the days and could check, and it was much easier to take care of them all. but so many with, one person. Not that it's bad. Some of the cats don't want attention, but some do. Are very affectionate. I'm sure they'd like much more attention than the cat. That's the wrong word to say, I'm sure. Dennis, you're still here. Gray, I forgot to look. I don't. I don't know what that means, Dennis. We're all mistyping. Oh, son, for 1.8 thousand seconds? What? You slay? Dennis, you timed somebody out for 1.8 thousand seconds. What? Please don't. I was always so good at math, but, well, okay, so that's 60 seconds. 1,800. So that goes 3 minutes? It can't be 30. No, my friend Susie did. It's okay if you did. If you did, if you were talking about, I don't remember what I was talking about. Sorry, Dennis. I just don't know who's listening. That all I want to say, and I don't know how, is if any of you guys, well, that'd be make people just watch or credit stuff or something. I don't know if people come to YouTube and find out stuff. I probably give away too much information or say too much. Cheers, my friends. Dennis, I want to say I appreciate that you don't judge me harshly. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. I was so off. That's too funny. And then if I don't stream, he'll come back and... Susie, I must be getting more popular. I never had trolls until like 2 months ago. And I even had a troll during the day, and Michelle took care of it. I was surprised we were doing a bird stream. It was so chill. It wasn't that bad. It's just, I don't know, people sometimes say weird things. I started a new channel to be a joke that I had told a couple friends, especially that I could rant or things that I'm passionate about, called Spouting Off in the Woods, and have a friend here that I came into my chat one night. I thought it would be funny, so I had set up the account. I came into this chat and I said, hey, what's this random channel I came across? And the guy hid me and blocked me. So now my second account, I can't do anything with this account. I was laughing my ass off. I don't know how to undo that. I had some point with that story. They say stupid stuff. They do. Well, I don't know. It's some of and I don't know what it is with kids, because I noticed the one I did, I think it was last night or the night before, which I don't ask people subscribe, share, whatever, into all the, and follow the numbers, but it is interesting sometimes to know what attracts people or not. The other night we were watching a spider, and so there weren't as many views like at night. You never know what people are doing or where they're watching or other stuff, because I mainly did night ones because I had some friends who wanted to talk, and we used to goof around and joke around, and some of the guys are sleeping, plus people like even the noise, so they didn't care if I went to sleep or something. If sometimes I would go in the house and be chatting and end up falling asleep for a few hours. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know what that has to do. Oh, but I don't know. So what I noticed the other night, not last night, but a few nights ago. What did it have been last night? Like one of the night ones where usually there's people that pop in and out if it goes to like 4 or 5 because European friends or other people that are waking up early. Insomniacs, there's usually some insomniacs that start coming in, which I am too, like at this time of night. But I have them marked as not for kids. But I don't know what it is with kids. So the other night I wanted to see, and so instead of just marking it not for kids, I pushed that button where you have to say that you're 18 or over, and maybe that's for extra graphic stuff, like graphic. Like when I've seen somebody's video and maybe it says not, for mature audiences only, and you have to push the button saying 18. I wonder if that kept people away. Sleep is coming. That sense it could be me that made no sense. I'm Susie. It's probably me too. It's probably both a combination of your meds and me not making sense. And here's another lovely friend from out on the East Coast, but I have to speak up or type. So if you fall asleep, good night, my friend. I'll be slightly worried in you. I'll think the most positive things I can and hope that you'll be okay. You can always, I need to put it on my page. I didn't want everybody doing it, but I did set up a separate email address, SusaflowWhispers@gmail.com. Girls, I don't mind much. Who, what? I must be losing everybody. He said who. You know you're my friend when you fall asleep and trust that they won't with you, and you do. It's okay, Paul. No worries. People tell me not to say sorry all the time because I say it. Don't want to be rude. It's quite all right. A lot of people fall asleep at the night ones or then leave. Thank you for the apology. I think you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. I'm standing close to my phone. I think because you said hey. But no worries, especially the nighttime. No worries anyway. And you work 2 jobs? Very hardworking. Thank you for the apology, but that's not necessary. I understand. How are you, Paul? How's the weather down there on the coast? Dennis is on the coast too. Susie, there's some I shouldn't say there's some really nice people, but some come and, from the channels that we were in, some come and you get to know them more, and the crowds are small enough and so that people get to talk. Or some people just come and say hi, or they've subscribed, don't come, but there's been a few difficult nights in some conversations, people, but pretty much most of the people here are really nice, very respectful of each other. if we have different opinions, if you can talk about something, but I don't like people attacking each other, calling them names. If you start to feel that, you know, that's happened a couple of times here because I got so many different kinds of friends that I meet on different types of channels. And some channels only let you, or the person, only, like, say some news channels only let you talk about this or that, or only English, no religion, no politics. I mean, people on, like, music channels, you meet all different kinds of people, and on other ones, and you can talk about, I don't care if people debate subjects or attack the subjects, but don't attack each other and call names. And a couple times it only like twice got out of hand. And I have a tendency to walk around. That's why sometimes you guys don't hear me. I get distracted by the cats or feel like I should do a project and start walking around. But yeah, um, I've only blocked like 3 people here, and tonight I hid the 2 people. But just because I hide them doesn't mean they can't watch me, right? There's just something sketchy going on. That is Daphne. Paul, how was your day? Let me show you these 2 babies. I'd like to get my hands on you 2 babies. Oh, just sleep. Down there. Ninja, huh? And Bongo. Oh, Susie. Um, uh, the one in front, they have the sniffles, the litter of 4. They won't let me give them antibiotics. I've picked them all up and stuff, but like twice a day. So once, but I clean their face too. But that one in front is orange with the black, and half its face is black, and the other half is orange and black. And that one is named Ninja. And Nina if you see her the next time you see Nina, mention that you got to see Ninja. She has an addiction to Ninja. So cute. That one's jumped up in the girl bird feeder like 2 or 3 times on the live stream. And then crouched in some of the bushes and comes out and like stalks real low. And then the one behind is all 4 of those are little girls. When you ask me if I get them fixed and things, the one behind that's gray, she looks like the mother called Dot, who I touched once. This is her 2nd or 3rd litter. She lives down here. I touched her once, and it was early in the morning, and I was shaking. Maybe I shake sometimes, more than I think, but especially before the meds. And I touched her mom, Dot, the one time she let me, and I was starting to pet her, but anyway, she hasn't let me pet her. That was only one, and now she's had 3. She had this litter of 4, and that one in back is going to be like a tortoise, I would call it, with gray and white, and then it's got some orange spots. Has an orange spots on her face. And that one is named Bongo, after a friend of mine, Camellia, in Australia. That's a wonderful singer, songwriter, plays piano, plays guitar. She just released, I need to do a post, little tirade a few months ago that I wanted to remix for 3 because I took it appropriately as an anthem, kind of. But I couldn't decide which cloud videos, but I have one with a piano one in one of my phones. I don't know if it's the one that's lost with a piano one, but she did a guitar one yesterday. And so I've got it started. I got the time lapse and then her music to it. All I got to do is put the details. But she's in Australia, And she suggested Bongo. So the one laying over the other one is Bongo. Huh, little girls? 4 little girls. That's why it's so important. Okay, now I'll read. No worries. Don't worry about being sorry. Although I would save them. You too, Susie. I'm so glad you came by. I stream. I really do feel bad when I leave the people, and if I fall asleep. And with phones, I'm lucky. Like this one, I'll probably put a battery pack on that one and let it go. But there's people that actually like to sleep to the quiet. Some like to hear me muttering around with the kittens. You have a mother and daughter, Mrs. B, who I call Ma, Missy Lou. That's sweet. Oh, so many of my friends have animals and rescued them. Dennis has, well, he's got some lizards right now on his list. I don't know if those are on your channel. I can't remember if you had stuff on your channel. It's just on your Substack or whatever you do that I'm not on. Here's the other one. So yeah, that Ninja is kind of, that one's named pretty much by a bunch of our friends. And the one in back is from, I wanted to name some of these guys. I wanted to, out of like 400, there's all different, with a lot of animals that when I first was doing it that stayed here were named after plants. Not all of them, some were personalities or other, but a lot were after plants. And you're the other one sitting over right there. You hardly had any medicine and you're looking better. But some of them hiss me. Bongo used to, the one back. Here's the other one. So why are you both moving? This one everybody loves, and is this okay? Called meow meow. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had. Good night, hon. I'm just going to. Okay, so let me see. Watching the kittens and hear the crickets and kitty cats. You bet. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do, and said I have friends that end up coming in after music streams or sometimes in the morning, and with a lot of them getting to know each other, I guess sometimes they're just all chatting with each other. If I fall asleep, then I just walk out, be wah, 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 saying good night, good morning. Oh, that's nice that you made the guy do it. I just always I just always did it myself. But in fact, I've done that. I've actually, when you say that, I've done that. I did that with a dog in Mississippi, and the owner of the RV park called me up, even after I had worked with the dog, to trust people and got it fixed and left her money and food and other stuff. The guy ended up meeting me halfway from Mississippi. I was living in Georgia at the time. Asked me if I'd meet him halfway because I was the only person. This dog lived around the outskirts of the woods. Eskimo Spitz and something else. One of the only dogs that ever bit me. I knew he didn't mean it. Can you do a doo-doo? Can you do can and do? Can you bring your nature to my city and appreciate it? I will. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. I do too sometimes, and then that packs on the weight. No problem. Enjoy. I'll drink my coffee. It's okay, Bongo. We'll look at this one here. Now you're kind of staying close, aren't you? Don't usually get you this close. I should have my other camera that's much clearer. I'll have to tell her your name and your story. Don't know if you're a girl or boy. Do we? Pretty Kiki. I think I need to put a battery pack on you. I'm going to pick this up for a minute. I don't think it says only 2 people here, so that's okay. Okay, that looks better. You're so cute. You gonna let me touch you this next week? I sure hope you do. I sure hope you do. Okay, I'm going to get some coffee too. You're adorable. Okay, girl, I see you too. You're really like dying, girl. I really. Not that guy. You want me to pick you up, don't you? You want me to pick you up and pass you, don't you? Hi, gray girl. Gray girl. You beautiful girl. Hmm? You're so pretty. You're so pretty. What do you want, Gray? I see you. I see you. I see you. Hmm? What are you doing? I'm gonna go sit over here. Do you want to come sit over here? Why don't you come sit over here? Come on, Gray. I'll just be farther away from the phone. Oh, I could sit over right there. Oh, yeah, that's a sweet girl. I told you to come over here, didn't I? I'm gonna sit over here in the other side. Look at this side. But I can always come sit over here right next to it and talk. But I'm gonna sit over there for a few minutes with another phone so I can see it. But when I sit over there, it doesn't sound like people can hear me. So I'll come back and sit over here if I see people come in and want to chat. Yeah, that's a new kitten. Well, not new, but kinda. Huh, baby? I was hoping I'd get to touch you this week. There's still tomorrow. peacocks. Be just a minute, girl, okay? I see you, sweet kitty. Let's Sorry, I'm trying to get online with my other phone. And, I know, Claire, I'm trying to. Just a minute, sweet girl. I know I always say that. Ask you to wait. Okay, I better turn that one off. What you doing, sweet baby? I let some of the other ones in. Do you want to go in? I can let you go in if you want. Kitty girl. Kitty girl. okay, Alex. Huh? It's okay, Alex. Meow, meow, meow. Hi, Dennis. That kitty I have not touched on top. That kitty is named, the name was suggested because I wanted some with art. I don't know if you knew that. There was quite a few I was going to maybe name with art names and was debating. Like musicians, that's why one is Bongo. I don't know if you heard me say that. After a friend in Australia. The one you see right there is, that's, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I'm thinking it's a boy because I don't know if I've had a girl with those colors. But that is Picasso. Picasso. Haven't touched that kitty yet. There's 2 cats left that I haven't touched. One hasn't, I can't remember if I picked one up. Yeah, Picasso, but you're getting so much better, aren't you? Let you try to sniff my hands today. Uh-oh. I'm going to have a technical malfunction. I just completely unscrewed the handle. If I let go, the tripod's going, ooh. Let me see what you have. I wish you are that I had some television. Oh, I made a treat for a midnight snack. Oh, you wish you had a television to watch? I know my friend Michelle watches on TV sometimes for her cats, or she likes to watch the birds. Why am I keep making a deconstructed Italian hoagie and put all the toppings on it? Green chilies on a quesadilla that I made. I'm trying to 4 pockets of deliciousness. Yum. Do you know when you said you were going to get something to eat? I almost, because I was sick earlier or feeling really bad and stuff, I almost thought, oh, I'll go make me eating a peanut butter sandwich. I'm like, right. Blueberry preserves or something. And I thought, no, I better not. This one here is one of the 4, a tortie. Now there's going to be a lot more black kitties in different variations, a few grays. But that's the other of the 4. And it was going to be kind of like crowd named by a bunch of a community. And it was going to be Pickles. Pickles. But she even hisses at me sometimes. So if she was Pickles, she might have to be a spicy or a saucy pickle. Some of the other ones that I've picked up now several times are really getting used to the name, even though they're a little apprehensive. Does that make, which mate has better colors for you? Maybe that. What are you doing, little girl? What are you doing? Huh? Your noses are still stuffed up a little bit. It'll be a week tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Monday. Huh? Guys need to let me pick you up every day quite a few times. So that one I'm not sure, but it's going to be Pickles, Spicy Pickles, Saucy Pickle, because she's yeah, probably end up being a love bug. I'll leave it on her for a while. Yum. I'm glad to hear that you are enjoying it so much. Yes, food is like a lot of other things. If it's prepared the right way, we like it. It's comforting. It can be a vice. Definitely need how much ever to survive and live. A lot of Americans, we eat a lot more probably than we should sometimes, but we do have quite the choice a lot of times. Eat so many fabulous food. I haven't had something like what you've talking about in years and years and years. I was just thinking of jardiniere. Michelle was saying that some family members of hers are making her. Where are you? Oh, I don't know if you guys got to catch it if it was buffering. That is. I know I was catching the other one. Where are you going, little baby? You're playing with Millers from the lights, aren't you? That one is kind of looks like Picasso, but with some color. Beautiful on the legs. Orange, some of the orange way the markings are, and the stripes come down the legs, so defined. Not like how some cats it's rigidity. And that's a little girl. I didn't know if it was going to be a girl or boy, but named from a friend in Australia, a male friend in Australia, for about 4 or 5 years. Do I have this zoomed in? Oh, I do have it zoomed in. Andy, I was going to try to take your picture. I guess I'm not going to. That's the thing about cats. She's in a playful mood. Usually they sleep in this wood thing that was made with scrap woods that held the dog bowl up, and there was a food one so that it was elevated. Now I just put a towel in it and that. Oh, I could show you, little one. Again. Are you gonna eat though? You might eat. No, you're probably gonna play. Never know. Oh, don't be so snoopy with my stuff over there. I get to do that 3 more times. I had gastric pus, so I'm limited to 3 ounces or less at a time. 3 ounces. What is 3 ounces? Is that like a palm? Like the size of your palm? Or a handful at a time? That's good, especially if it's delicious. You don't overdo it at once, then you get to have it. Okay, you ready? We'll go look at the 2 kittens playing. I always move the camera around, but especially with cats, you know how it would be. Oh, you guys will come back. Got another tripod that was set up there in case there was. Right? Oh, I was going to move it down, but look, there's one of the kittens trying to get up. Okay, so now the second kitten will probably try to get up there. I don't have it on the tall tripod, the smaller. Hopefully you babies at least stay there for a minute or two so everyone can watch you. Huh? So those are 2 different litters. The one on the bottom was born to a cat named Democracy. She's blind and only had 1 kitten. She's the best mother ever. Wanted to be part of the brood so bad. She's down here really having a fun time, if you hear her. And that one up there is Picasso. Oh, she's coming back. Mm-hmm. Let me read what that says. Egg, 3 Pepto cups of liquid. You have to take Pepto-Bismol every day? What, to make sure you don't? That's good, though, if you don't mind most of the time. Because comfort food can be so delicious. Like you saying that was so delicious. Mm-hmm. This other one is so playful. Sometimes when I'm kind of sleepy or somewhere else, then I'll hear all this racket. Like say, if maybe I'm inside doing stuff and I have my headphones on so I can listen for dogs, other stuff. Like I had headphones on here earlier and it's like, why do I really have them on? But I'll hear all this noise. Yeah, it would be these little ones out here running up and down the ramp or other stuff. Surprising how much louder it makes it sound. If the other one would stand still, I'd focus on her for a few minutes. She's, guess woken up. Okay, girlfriend, I'm gonna sit over here and have a smoke. I didn't do it earlier before. And my hot coffee is somewhat warm, but that's okay. Okay, so that's a good shot, huh? You get to watch a shovel, a scrub brush, a cat box, and the hose in the corner. I don't think we'll see. I don't know. These two are playing. Those same ones right here. One is having a heyday with the lattice. Oh, now you're gonna go run over there. She might come back down there. You just did a ball of energy. Ball of energy, huh? We've been chatting and chatting and chatting tonight. Oh, you're smoking your last right now? I'll go join you, but I'll talk. Oh, and your last cup of coffee. Well, I was a little bit tired. If I sit down or go inside, if I end up going inside and letting this run, I was transferring some pictures. I have 4 phones. I just got a computer back that I'm trying to dump pictures on. I've heard that I had, I had a 40-minute sleep video, or was it the 10-minute? One of them took like over 20 hours. The first time it failed, then the second. Anyway, you have been chatting. Well, we don't. Are you chatting other chats, but it goes so fast that maybe it doesn't seem like that. Or maybe you just feel like it. Like when Adam would sometimes come, or Jan, or some of the other friends, or Gray, if you were here, that she was there, or Dennis, sometimes there'll be 3 or 4 people, so it's kind of nice. It's more smaller, intimate conversations. By intimate, I guess just means smaller, so it's, if I don't talk it over everybody and not look at my phone and I talk loud enough. I know, I'm so glad you came, chatting and chatting. In some of the places that we would always see each other, there's so many people. My coffee is ready for... Oh, I don't know what you meant by wow, because I was talking and honking. Funny talk, someone's name, and they show up. Oh, mea culpa? Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? My phone's buffering. Did it go buffer? Mm. I guess I could take the flash off of there, but I thought it would show the kitties a little more. I don't know where the other one went. Okay, I'll drink my coffee. I don't know where that other little one went. My headphones are on again. Cheers to you. Yeah, I don't, Susie, I don't stream every night. I know people like bird streams, they like cat streams. There's days that I'll do like 3 streams on these cheap phones that are warped, and if I don't have a battery pack, they only usually last about 3 hours. And it seems like when I stream for 5 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, even though there's still a lot of people, it seems like it starts buffering. Some people said, yeah, because it's such a long one that it denigrates. But I also have really bad Wi-Fi. That's what I was saying. Oh, that's what you said, wow, about how long it takes. What seems to happen is especially if it's, I have a bunch of phones, but I use them as cameras. They're not hooked up for a phone number. That way I can film clouds or birds. Used to not be that way, but anyway. I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, the internet is, this morning, I was going to stream, a lot of times I stream the birds in the morning. That a lot of this land down here is surrounded, except for what you see in a lot of like time lapses, looks down the driveway, that's almost south. And how it's cleared for in here. Otherwise, it's pretty much 300, well, it really is close to 360 degrees surrounded by trees. There's a little bit cut out, and most of them are real tall. And I've gotten so much taller even in the 20 years that the signal's not that good. I'm paying for fiber optics and it doesn't even run here. In fact, my phone line for the internet, yeah, phone line runs along the fence from up to business. I used to have worse service, but I don't think a signal booster is gonna help. That's why I try not to worry about it. Some days I have a clear picture, some days I don't. Sometimes it's buffers just a little bit. And I'm thankful. I've got some friends that they don't care, they want to talk. But anyway, what I was going to say is some nights, or you can always leave me a comment. Sometimes I throw out a thing and just ask if anybody's interested in me putting one up, because sometimes I'm probably more entertaining than others. Anyway, cheers. I haven't done that yet. I guess the point I was getting to is, yeah, come anytime you want. There's sometimes only a few. Me and you talking, maybe there'd be 3 or 4. Sometimes there'll be nobody talking. When I had to stay home, well, I knew it before. I would hardly ever sleep and would work so much with my farm. It was basically running 3 businesses that I spend as much time as I could outside as possible. Not in the last 4 or 5 years, but with being home a lot, I get to appreciate a lot of this. And I guess maybe a lot of people don't hear. There's other external noises that you hear sometimes. Gotten some new neighbors in some locations, so and with trees being taken out for them, and then I've had trees falling down. I shouldn't say because it's land. There's been trees that have come down or getting ready to. So usually in the summer you don't hear as much. So fortunate. My mind was so busy, or I didn't stop to. I appreciated it, but I don't know. Maybe more now because I'm just always here. I'm looking at 2 very interesting different moths. Nighty night. Bye, girlfriend. It was great seeing you. Peace and love always from the farm, but more than that for you, Susie. Yeah, you're one special person. Much love. It was really nice talking to you. Okay, girlfriends. Rest well. Excuse me, I'm going to turn the mic off. I'm going to cough a minute. So, I need to go get another battery pack. I guess I'll put it on another kitty again. Scully. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go inside. I'll watch my phone. I'm not gonna sleep for a while. I'll let it be quiet unless I see people and they are chatting and want me to come out. Thanks for watching. Hi, Scully. What you doing? Eating a cookie. Is that supposed to be a cookie? I don't remember. A cup of tea? Probably a cup of tea. What you doing? Are you working?